Hey lads, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So we're out dead baiting in today's video. I have Ivan there in the background, he's down there on the jetty. The plan for this fishing is we're going to be drifting dead baits down the canal. Now this canal is about 5 to 6 foot deep, and we're going to be fishing the dead baits at about 3 foot. We're going to be keeping them mobile, drifting them through the swim, looking for active fish. Now that's the key with this. We're not going to be sitting still for long. Doing each swim for about 15 to 20 minutes. If there's a pike there, we'll get him. If there's not, we're going to move on. So the setup is pretty basic. I have a stop knot to a bead, to my float, down to my weight, and then attached onto my deadbait trace. And I have a herring on there at the minute, but I'm going to be fishing roach, perch and herring. Ivan has smelt and mackerel with him, so we're just going to mix it up and see what works. Now, conditions are nice, you know, it's windy enough, it's chilly, but we're going to stay mobile, stay active, and get as much ground cover as possible. So stay tuned and hopefully get a few fish now. Oh, fish on. Yeah, I'll grab him. There we go. Lovely fish on a roach.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get one hooked. Now guys, first fish of the session. Get released. Off he goes. You feel it?
Yeah.
Ready? Taking line, is he?
Yeah, he was just on it just there now.
Yes. Lovely stuff. Better than the last one. Yes. He's giving some fight.
He's upside. It's work any day.
Oh, that's a nice fish. I'll get down and grab him.
We'll chin him up there.
Yeah, he's not too big. Lovely stuff. What a fish.
Magic sauce is great.
Your magic
Magic sauce.
magic sauce. Do you think that oil makes a huge difference, huh? That's on the smelt.
Massive. Yeah.
Lovely fish. We'll get her unhooked and we'll show you, lads. Now guys, pike number 2. Ivan's on fire. Lovely pike. We'll get released. Down she goes. Good stuff. Now guys, what a start to the session. We just arrived maybe 15 minutes ago and Ivan has 2 pike straight away. They're definitely having a bit of a feeding spell. Now that second pike coughed up a roach. I'm going to show you exactly the size of the fish it was after eating. So there you go. That is the bait that the pike are eating at the minute. And that's the size of the bait that we're using. So there's a big roach. And that's what he was eating, you know. Lots of these in canals, that's exactly what the pike go mad for. And I think the first pike came on the smelt. So there's a size comparison of all the baits. And all we're doing is float fishing on the canal. So just drifting the floats along the canal. The canal is maybe 5 foot deep. And the stop knot on the floats is set to about 3 foot. So they're just drifting with the wind, covering a lot of area. And it's working with 2 pikes so far. So let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more. Good session so far though, middle of winter. Nice to get out. Now guys, we're just going to show you the setup we're using.
I just like to use a little bit of dead bait. I use a prop up stick normally, and these are the kind of traces I like to use because they have prawn pins on them. And what I find in a little prawn pin there, you can have it inside the fish, and the beauty of it, when you get out the fish, the tribble is released straight away. So sometimes when you hook into a fish, you mightn't have a direct contact, but you do with these tribbles because they're loose. Then we like to use, as we call it, Grandma's secret recipe, a couple of fish oils.
The secret sauce.
The extra secret sauce, as we call it. Just to give it the extra bit of a smell into it, and the beauty of putting it into it as well. What it does is it gives the fish air inside it as well, so it'll prop him up too. And I have a prop up stick inside him as well. But if you have roach or other fish, you can put air aboard into them and prop them up as well, down the back of the gill or whatever, you know. So the more it has that, the better. And then what I like to do is I just put a bit of a bomb weight there. 2 lead shots. Keep him about 3 or 4 feet. That'll keep him out of the weeds. Throw him out, and that way it's on the ground, and the fish is that height, and the pike then is underneath. The pike have eyes on the top of their head. They'll attack from underneath. Keep the tribbles that way because they usually swallow him head first. So that's the first tribble he's going to hit into, and you won't lose him. Tight lines, guys.
I think I've run, guys. Set the hook. Yeah. Fish on. Oh, he came off. Fish on. Yeah, Pike on. Lovely stuff. Nothing like seeing that float go. He's there right ahead of me. Oh, lovely stuff. That's definitely the fella I missed before. Let's see if I can chin him out. Yeah, he's well hooked. I'll chin him out. He's not a monster, so I don't mind if he comes off. There we go. No need to use the net if you can chin him out. Now guys, 3rd pike of the session. Lovely fish to pick up. In really good condition as well. He had a good fight. Lovely fish. Let's get him released. Now guys, the weather is absolutely closing in here now. It's starting raining and the wind is picking up. But pike are not really feeding at the minute. We had a bit of activity earlier on. We had a few fish landed and we had a few drop runs as well. But it's after going pretty quiet. So we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll call it a day. Now guys, just hooked into this really nice little perch. Look at the condition of him. Beautiful fish. He's in really cool condition. I love catching perch. Such cool fish. Look at that. They're such beautiful fish. I was going to drop him back. Good stuff. So I just said I'd go off and do a bit of drop shotting, and the pike fishing slowed down completely, and I always bring the drop shot rod when I'm with me. So just picking up a few perch before I go home. Right lads, that is it for today's video. We've done our best to get a few fish. We finished with 3 pike and we had a load of perch for a finish. 1 or 2 nice ones, but still no monsters. But it was nice to get out. So if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, it helps out. Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you out here next time.